Right, hello YouTube. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. You join us with a single square panel. The reason for this is that we are building our colony ship. And we've gone to the point... Oh no, I think we've gotten to the point where I realised that I put the docking ports on the main section upside down. Oh, for the love of God, we spent the entire last episode putting those up there. Let me check. It's the core section. They're on upside down. They are on upside down. We can't dock to the main ship. Hang on a moment. This may be a solvable problem, but it depends on if our engineer can do a thing or not. If he can't, I will out of game just effectively hyper edit or whatever the in-game equivalent of hyper edit, orbital edit, the ship back into orbit with the parts on it, because I'm not going through the whole rigmarole of assembling it again. I'll just terminate the other one, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I don't even know if I can get the crew back, but we'll see what we can do anyway. Right, colony core. I can't believe the docking ports run upside down. I didn't really... I thought, oh, warning strobe side, that'll be up. It's like, no, wait, hang on. It's the other way. Right. Thankfully, we have been learning how to reconstruct things, so we should be able to theoretically detach them and flip them over. I believe we do have an engineer up there. What the heck is this red thing? I'm sorry? Oh, it's just gone now. Okay. What the heck was that? Okay, right. Oh, right. Which modules have hatches? This one? Open the airlock door. Yeah, there is an airlock on the side of this, isn't there? It's there. That's kind of cool. We actually has a little section to leave. Not to bonk the panels, because I haven't sent up any repair kits this time, or at least just not yet. Not just yet, even. Oh, yeah, it's rotating to face the right way. So, it's these parts here, I've realised, are on inverted. And if we can, we'll take them off and put them on the other way around. The entire ship is rotating just to make it easier. We can't modify these. They're too heavy. Is there a cheat we can do to fix this? Because this is not something we would have left on if we'd realised earlier. Because, I mean, at the moment, the ship's workable, but it's kind of useless. Is there anything we can do? At gravity. Nope. Binds visible. Okay. Okay, what we might have to do... oh, physics? Resources, mission tools. Just seeing if there's anything we can use, because this, again, is not something we'd have left up here like this if we could have avoided it. Oh, I don't think there is. Okay. Yeah, what I might do in that case is... Oh, but we need to get the crew back, and I don't know if we have any way to do that. These are definitely on the wrong way around, and I don't know if there's anything I could do to fix them back on the right way round. Unless these are docking ports on the back here, but I think they're just airlocks. I don't even know how if we even can attach new docking ports. I cannot believe I did that. Of all the things that could have happened with this ship. We're going so well until that point. It's like, oh, these are on backwards. Yeah, I'm sure that's the docking side. We can chuck them off entirely. But then I don't know how we reattach to it. The Kerbals, I think, can move the small docking ports with construction mode. But I'm not even 100% on that. Yeah, I might have to cheat it. I might have to cheat this thing back into back into space with the docking ports fixed. So yeah, hold one moment, please. I will be back in a second. All right. So we're back at the launch pad. I have slightly adjusted the crew. We've hired another engineer. We're just going to hybrid it, or again, I guess default, just teleport this thing to orbit. You've literally seen over like the last episode that we're clearly capable of building this thing and making it work. We are reverting to the old Argon version because I had to load it, and we've ended up with the old version. It doesn't even have the docking port in the middle there, but really, we've docked it together. That docking port would only be causing wobble and problems. So, however, to fit the name, or the fit what's been going on so far, considering how many problems we've had, I have renamed this craft to the Titanic 2 colony. Because, my word, the thing's gone awkward with it already. Right, set orbit. 50,000? Set orbit? Oh, so you made it. Oh, is that the altitude? That's not. That ain't 150. Apparently, I don't understand how this bit works. However, we are in orbit. I will kick this thing for the sake of some fairness. Whoa! Look at that eclipse. It's at the moon. Yeah, it is. Whoa! I feel like that's a bad sign. We have like, so okay, so you know we have like this new colony, but we have some problems with it. So, like, we fixed it by doing a little bit of editing. It's like, you know, okay, it was one stupid mistake that really shouldn't have been a problem. That's fine. We can fix that. We get here, and the goddamn dark soul is staring at us from space after we hyper-edit in. It's like, have we made a horrible mistake? Is this flight not even jinxed now, but just outright cursed? I feel like that's a bad omen. Let's deploy the centrifuge, I guess. That hasn't immediately exploded, so I guess we're good. Yes, I sorted out one of our scientists and hired a new engineer. We've got to have at least one freshman aboard our new ships. That does mean that one scientist is currently on the ground, but we'll send him up with the modules. Or one of the modules, at least. Does MakeTap have a thing for activate radiators? No. Oh. Yeah, that's nearly ready to go. We will activate the radiators. I'm pretty sure we've got enough power generation in this craft that they can just idle while active. Activate the engines, and I will off-screen, because it's not I intended to start this episode, but I will off-screen quickly kick the thing up to 150,000. Now, as for the cheating itself, some people might say take the loss, like, and work with it, but I really hate when I lose stuff in games to really stupid reasons. And if it's like a combat game or something, it's like, okay, fair enough. In this, where it's a case of, like, I would not have done that had I realised it was the wrong way up, and it cost us, like, half our budget for craft that is not recoverable. I'm just like, no, I think it's fair to say that even maybe perhaps just that the engineers, like, worked out how to flip them in orbit. We'll just go with that. We'll assume they launched the Xenon version, they got it working, all that good stuff. Or we can start the rotation. But I will boost this thing up to 150k orbit, and I have cut some of the fuel out the tank, so we should be on about what we started with. Okay, we'll be back at the hangar in a minute to actually start building the first colony module. Okay, we're back once again to basically where we started this episode 15 or so minutes ago. Right, we're trying to build our colony. And the idea I've been working on the back of is that we're going to try and build them so that they're a little bit interchangeable. So this is where it'll dock. And the idea is that I'll try and build them so they're a sort of cylinder going horizontally that can land. They'll have the engines built in to be able to land on Eeloo. I've got the Delta V readouts here for how much we'll need. Only about 700 fuel to land, but we'll give them closer to 1,000. And the idea is that they'll be fairly exchangeable, so we can design one and then just swap out a few key components. So what I'm thinking is we'll maybe go for like 3 meter. Is that 3 meter? I think it's 3 meter. Like 3 meter size. I believe, is there a blank version of this? No, these are the ones that stay full. Maybe not that exactly though, but yeah, we want like a we would like a tube actually, pretty much about that size. That's actually about right. Can't surface attach that one. I'm not the best way to do this is. I put this here so we have something to control from. Is the idea? Those who are perhaps wondering. I guess we could build it vertically, but the idea was to go horizontally across the thing. Well, I guess that could be another way we could do it. We could try building it vertically and then attaching the docking port to the side. That might be easier, actually. Yes, and we have a 70... I need to open the vessel info, actually, because we have a 75-ton strict weight limit for each part. We do want them to be at about 75 tons, but we don't want them to be any higher. So what I think we have is we have a fuel tank that's maybe not that big. About half of that. Yeah. So we have 2 of those. And we have engines on the side to land with. Oh wait, no, I don't think that'll help actually, because we need to look like exactly on that line, and they should be at least lined up with each other. Okay, and then duplicate that, and then we build the ship in between, basically. Or maybe put another. How much do these things weigh? 2 tons, yeah. There we go. So that's kind of our basis for the lander, and then we build stuff in the middle. So this wants to be our crew module. So this is going to be living space. Deep space habitation module. That sounds like a reasonable bet. Maybe these won't be as heavy as I thought they were going to be. Yeah, we'll also need to check their we will need to check their, when words catch up with me, and I remember what I was going to say. Their thruster weight and whatnot on Eeloo itself. We need to make sure we've got the right amount of power for actually landing with, and we'll probably do a quick test run as well. I want the square frame, really. Is there a square frame radial attachment thing? No, no love for the square truss. No, probably not. We can theoretically do, yeah, is this. And then slide it inwards a bit. Oh. Why does it do that? That isn't at all what I want it to do. Oh, I guess it's rotated awkwardly, probably. Okay, I guess we'll just have a little bit of a roof. Where is that square panel? There we... Nope. Oh, mind you, we don't need the panel, do we? We can just attach straight to a docking port. Which I now need to find the actual square docking port as well. There, spinal truss connector. No, that's the wrong way around. We do not want a repeat of that. Okay, well, I guess that's our lander. Although, mind you, as our crew lander, what's the capacity of one of those hostels? We probably want to make sure we do have space for every crew member. But this is the sort of thing I was thinking of using, to be fair. Oh, crew capacity 12, yeah. Yeah, with the 2 parts in the end, that should be fine. It will also include a small stay patterning, so I can tell which way up is supposed to be. Actually, yeah, hang on. Down, yeah, it's down once to rotate it the right way. So we'll want one of those underneath the docking port to give us a up for the thing to use as a reference while we're landing. Do a control from here, but the locals have control. That should be okay. And then we need a. Do we need one that big? No, I thought not. Yeah, we do need the one in the middle of those two there. There, okay. Then it will need power. Oh, mind you, it's going to be... Yeah, if we have... Actually, if we go for RTGs, yeah, because there's going to be not much sunlight out there. So let's go for a triple RTG setup. Put the same on the bottom as well. Wait. Oh, yes. Yeah, of course. Okay, that should work out about right. Then we need the... Oh, we need to give it a name. Eeloo colony... what do you call it? Crew module. Yeah, it might well be under the 70 tons roughly. If it is, we'll just try and balance the 4 sections out as best we can. So we do need to add some landing legs, but on Eeloo at the moment, yeah. All good. So... Ooh, stairway. That'd be fun. Where's the doors there, is it? I can't move it. What I could potentially do is put it there. Oh, but it's too short. Oh well. Yeah, low gravity, we'll be able to jump back into it. What we do need, yeah, something like this. That'd be 3 specifically, yes. Adjustable base cradle. In other words, landing legs. Designed specifically for something like this. So come down to land like that. On Kerbal, what is the weight be? Not high enough to test it. Not high enough to do a test. So that's going to be fun. Right. So I believe that will work for that. So docking it does also need to be able to dock with the ship. Just one of these to each end. Try to keep it reasonably balanced through the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as it's pretty good. Oh, torque. I remember us saying about this before. Put that actually on top of the core in there. That seems a quite good place to put it. Power storage specifically. That little thing, we'll put it between the two. Yeah, it's low profile enough. It's still going to be underneath there. Yeah, and I think that's about good. Torque? No, thrusters. We actually need to be able to actually dock this thing. Right. Heavy I should not use because that uses liquid fuel. I remember we had this problem before. Yeah, I think this one's right. I'll double check it, but I believe this is the one where it actually has full power in all directions. Alright, top and bottom. Maybe a huge amount with a ship like this. Okay. That will be our crew module, and it's quite cute looking. So we'll dock this to the side of the ship. It is underweight, which is good. That means we're not going to have a tonnage issue. Potentially a balance issue later, but it's bringing a fair bit of torque with it. Now we will be able to put this one inside a fairing. It's actually small, I was about to say large enough. Small enough that we can actually put a bit of a shell around this thing and make launching a little easier. And we will bring some crew with it. Bring leaf free, and I guess we need to give it a additional probe core so that it can launch itself. Probably all going to need that now I think about it. Put that there. And we'll put some antennas on it. We'll use the ever-reliable 16. Put there. Put a 32 up here. What I'm thinking is, we can just, when we need to, or maybe to adjust the fairing, when we launch the others, we can just, like, take out the middle sections, and this bit, and just swap out the core to make it easier to design the other 4 sections. I might have to try and remember what those other sections are, but I believe I do roughly remember what they were supposed to be. I know at least we're going to have a lab, we're going to have a mining module, and we were going to have something else that I can't remember. Command module, I believe it was. That can actually talk to the others. So, I had considered making them mobile. Maybe might do that with the command module and land the command one first. So that if we pick a bad spot, it can maneuver to a better spot and then summon the others. So I might do that. Might have the command module be mobile. Also act as a rover. Reroute. Okay, and we'll have that core be the route so that it controls from there by default. Especially given that our only crew member on board is a single scientist. Who probably can't actually control the ship. Yeah, we are 5-meter diameter, which is a little awkward, but we do, of course, have engines at that size. Just can't think what any of them are. Ah, no, this is the one where we don't have any engines at this size. I remember now. Yes, we are a little bit awkwardly sized, but we'll make do. I do believe we have some 5-meter adapters. What's the difference? Oh, this is designed for larger engines. Oh, that's good, actually. That was the thing we had before. A problem we had before. If we could actually go for a larger tank, then... Yeah, exactly like one of those, for example. Yeah, now I can fit 4 like rhinos or something on it. I think these are the wrong size, but... Oh, they do actually fit quite nicely in there. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. I might want a little extra fuel for the sake of ensuring we reach orbit, but yes, if we can do it on a 1 stage like that, that'll be very easy. Also, pro tip, watch this. Into the checkerboard. It's nicer. Still not entirely convinced that's enough to necessarily reach orbit automatically, so what I might do is just go for overbuilding it a tiny bit, because as we seen, that sometimes helps. A little bit spare. And we'll give it some extra boosters and just make sure it will definitely hit orbit where it should. Especially since the other modules might be heavier. In fact, we should probably deliberately overbuild this booster. Not to the point where it doesn't work, but... 5,200. Yeah, that should probably be okay. As usual, we should strap this thing. Again, all reliable. 3-point mount. Barely ever fails. This episode is running a little long. I'm wondering whether it's worth doing the launch of this episode or whether I ought to... Maybe what we'll do is we'll design all of them. We'll design all 4 modules. I'll do the others in the next video. If they'll get done in time, which they should. I think it'll be a lot quicker now we design 1. Yeah, okay, what we'll do, we'll build the other 3 modules in the next episode. And then we'll do an episode afterwards where we'll launch 1, get it docked, and then I'll skip ahead to just show the last sort of bits of docking for the other 3, and then we'll be ready to go. I think that sounds like a good idea to me, at least, and hopefully to you guys too. I am just going to have a quickly strut the top of this craft just to make sure it's definitely nice and solidly attached, and we'll do a 3-way strut. It is, of course, it's in triple symmetry. Right. That should be good. That should be 1 ship ready to have a communications antenna strapped on the side of it, because I almost forgot about that. Every goddamn time. Right. That should do it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and hopefully you'll look forward to, well, us finishing our colony mission, because we're getting quite close now. And I'll see you guys all again next time. Goodbye.